What's up, everybody? I'm Jay, and this is Rising CPA.
Three, two, one, zero. All engine running. Liftoff.
These are my top 7 exam day strategies that I recommend you guys know before the exam day. Alright guys, so we came to the end of the top series. This is the series where I'm giving you advice on all the top things that I think you should focus on the FAR section of the CPA exam. Anyway, so let's get to this top 7 CPA exam day strategies. And when I mean CPA day exam strategies, we're talking about the day that you actually wake up in the morning, you feel jittery, you got the butterflies in your stomach, or you might just be confident, you might be ready to tackle that exam. So let's go right to the list, okay guys? But before that, top 7, let's go over to the overview. There was a wise guy one time. He said, life is not about how hard of a hit you can give. It's about how many can you take and still keep moving forward. And I just want you to think about that. Every time you go into the CPA exam, if you fail once, you fail twice, you fail 3 times, it really doesn't matter as long as you never give up. Alright guys? So stay positive, stay optimistic that you will eventually pass this exam. And I know everybody says that, but I guarantee you, if you have the ambition, you will pass. So let's get right to the list. Number 7, the day before the exam. Do not, I repeat, do not try to solve, read, analyze, or go over complex problems you are unfamiliar with. Why? Since you will be sitting for 4 hours and 10 minutes. I say 10 minutes because of the 2 welcome windows. I still add those 10 minutes. You need to let your brain relax a little. Let your brain chill for a little bit. And take a day off to be ready for all the MCQs and sims you will be asked that day. Tip: the day before the exam, the hardest thing you should be doing is reading your notes briefly in the morning and before you go to bed, right? Just like you have been doing all this time. That day before the exam, you don't want to put your brain in that much stress. Treat your brain like your girlfriend. Take her out for lunch, buy her some flowers, give her a massage, give her a break. Number 6, the day of the exam. Time your optional or courtesy breaks. It's easy to lose track of time when you've been sitting for hours. Trust me, it's happened to me. So go ahead and use your timer on your phone, whatever you need, your watch, your hourglass, whatever you got there that can help you keep track of time, and use it. Trust me, it's easy to lose time when you take these breaks, and you do not want to lose not 1, not 30 seconds, not a millisecond, nothing. All right, guys? So that's important. That's number 6. Number 5, what time should you arrive? To be honest, this is more of a personal. If you want to arrive 30 minutes before the exam, so be it. I don't think that's going to cost you as long as you're doing something productive before the exam and you're not doing nothing that's going to stress you, But I would recommend on the day of the exam to try to get there at least an hour in advance, to just park, mellow down, and do a quick 30 minutes review before going inside. Keep in mind, it's better to do a quick review right before you walk in because it helps you retain more information right before the exam, even before you're driving to the actual Prometric Center. So it's better if you're parked already there, there's no more stresses, all you got to do is just walk in after you just did the review. So that's number 5, what time you should arrive. Number 4, CPA exam day hydration. All right, so my mistake was on both times that I took the exam was I took this big ass gallon of water. I don't know why the hell I did that, but it was the biggest mistake. And I actually saw a lady in the waiting room in this Prometric Center. She was looking at me like I had 5 heads. Now I know why. Because I was downing this gallon of water because, I didn't want to be dehydrated throughout that 2 hours of taking the exam. But when I walked out, when I had to take that, as I was doing the second multiple choice test, I realized why that lady was looking at me. She probably knew that I probably needed to go use the bathroom, and that was the worst thing I could have done right before walking in. So do not drink water right before you walk in. Try to drink water with enough time that you can go to the bathroom use the bathroom and not have to use the bathroom again. This will keep you calm throughout the exam. You're not going to need to take a break. I was actually tempted to take a break because it was just unbearable. I had to go, but you know what? I toughed it out and I waited, but I felt like this made me rush through questions just to get to that break. So please do not drink water right before you walk in. Number 3, should I bring notes the day I take my CPA exam? Condensed notes are okay, but nothing heavy. Don't bring those big binders or don't bring your laptop. No. I would recommend screenshots on your iPhone, something you can just go over quickly when you get that 15-minute courtesy break and that you've reviewed before. Nothing new, something you reviewed before. So when you take those remaining simulation test lists, you know what you're looking at and it's helping you reinforce whatever you're looking at. Okay, so that's number 3 on the exam day strategies. Number 2, optional breaks on the CPA exam. If taking one, which I do not recommend, use it wisely. Let's say you're taking one after the first test. Make sure when you take this optional break, make sure that the Prometric staff, they can see you. Make sure they're not wasting any time to let you get up, come back, because just getting up, going to the Prometric person, that's like a 2 to 3 minute duration. And then have to check back in, you have to check your pockets. That's like a whole 4 to 5 minutes. So keep that in mind and just know, I know not everyone can hold it, so just keep it in mind. If you need to take an optional break, just use that time wisely. Do it as fast as you can. And if you want to go over your phone real quick, do it, but do it fast. Try not to go over 10 minutes maximum. Number 1, this is probably the best thing I've ever said in this whole tip giving series, the scrap paper trick. When given the scrap paper before the exam starts and the screen shows welcome to the hardest exam of your life, begin to write down all the abbreviations and memory terms from FASB, GASB, IFRS, and NFP. NFP is governed by FASB, but I like to classify it as its own little section because they use different types of financial statements and they're reported differently than regular FASB for-profit companies. So you should only use one page when you're doing the scrap paper trick, and make sure you're using 4 boxes. So draw a cross right in the middle. In the first box, you write GASB, second box, FASB, third IFRS, and the fourth NFP. However you want to write it, just there's an organized way so you can keep track of everything you have on your notes, so you can use these welcome windows to help you in the exam to save as much time as you can. And tip, keep track of those 5-minute windows. They can go really quickly. The window, I think the numbers start turning red. Use it till I guess the last 5 seconds or 10 seconds. But use those welcome windows. Trust me, you will thank me. All right. And that's it, guys. Those are my top 7 exam day strategies. I hope you guys like it. Comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.